English. Last time I played it, they did not have the English patch, or there was an English mod. They didn't have the official English patch, and it was still a little rough. So I'm actually gonna learn how to play. I think I understand material acquisition. I'm gonna start with room construction. There's a ton of different systems in this game, just from what I played when I first got it, but it looks super fucking fun. Just kind of gonna fly through this since it is very similar to RimWorld, and I played quite a bit of RimWorld. Just curious if it's gonna tell me much about buffs and debuffs, anything like that, how big the room's gotta be. Assign. The low lay. Check the layout of the room. Attractiveness. Okay. Okay. Sure. Learn about exploration. Sounds necessary. Check something real quick, like. I have to do the borderless thing for this game. Okay. Oh. Giant Jinko. It's not only beautiful, but it also can gather key. It is helpful and rare resource for early stage training. Lotus is an affordable resource for food. Learn basic survival. Nah. Be alright without that one. Let's see what expanding has in it though. I'm just gonna kind of pick and choose a couple here. Ah. attention. I suppose better learn how to heal. Pretty sure I can figure that one out. Now this is the stuff I want to get into. Okay, yeah, probably play through a lot of these. Seem pretty quick. Learn the methods, meaning foundation training. This is where things get interesting. Click any NPC. Cultivation. Even a disciple who has completed their foundation training is no exception. So I must train. Activate a work hard. Now we're changing this to a what do you call that? Set time to train. Training spot. Spirit stone, huh? Okay. Next level. Not currently suitable. Okay. Master can teach their disciples the manuals they have learned. Okay. To enter disciple, they can choose an inner disciple in the state of golden core or higher to be their master. When the disciple's law is the same as the master's, the disciple's practice will be more efficient. Different training modes. There you can click here to set the training mode to auto so the disciple will automatically change their training mode if needed. There you can click here to set the training mode to practice so that the disciple will continue to gain a large amount of experience during the practice. Continue practicing law until it reaches the limit. set the training to seek peace so that the disciple will continue to improve mental state while seeking peace. The disciple will continue to gain a lot of inspiration and a little experience during practice. After it become more training modes, each which responds to the inner disciple's different needs for their practice. For example, practice mostly to gain experience for faster breakthroughs, seek peace to improve mental state. In case the disciple becomes enthralled, training is to gain inspiration for the study of manuals. Players can choose to auto to let the inner disciple adjust at their own pace. It's like different modes for each individual need. Okay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Gain and manage stamina. Stamina. Stamina bar. Cannot practice until they consume elixir or food to replenish their stamina. Stamina. Okay. Place the cursor on the stamina pill. So, choose the body's ability to generate stamina. Okay. So it's not just straight amount of stamina. It's a constant buff. Click the practice. Has to convert food to stamina or increase the consumption of food and gaining rate of stamina to further improve the conversion. Cultivation, auto eat. Automatically eat to gain stamina. Elixirs first. Automatically choose to eat elixirs first to gain stamina. Okay. Cool. Learn the meaning of ki absorption and fasting. The difference between the two. Okay. Sounds cool. Place the cursor on a fasting pill. Immune from hunger for 2 days. Need for food bar. Eat this. Equilibrium 100. Overall, it'll just reduce. Wow. So you can just slowly fast them. Inedible pill. Ability of ki absorption for 2 days, automatically recovering hunger. Okay. Craft artifacts, concoct elixirs, and draw talismans. Create an elixir. Stamina pit. Loop. It's a pretty cool effect. Increase their alchemy level or learn other elixir recipes. Okay. Craft. Effect. Holy stone sword. Check its material and tier. $10 and 2,000. Mental state important. Okay. Draw an agility talisman. Oh boy. Ooh, that's rough. There we go, that's nice. Few different kinds of talisman paper which have different bonus effects after the talisman is drawn. Oh shit. Actually gotta draw those good. Okay. Smelt shit to dispose of, that's nice. I'm gonna learn some min-max stuff. The main factors that are affecting cultivation speed. Well, the character's main stats, motivations, law mode. Okay. Makes sense. Well, the environment, elemental attribute. Okay. Aid from the master. Okay. Environment's key density. It's not which element it is, just how much key is in there. Coziness. Okay. Effects of character's mood on cultivation and the mental state. Source and effect of key, and an item's ability to condense key and how to concentrate it. Convert the natural key into their own and use it to absorb. Okay. Key recovery rate. How fast they replenish their own key. Select gnarled vine. Place. Select jadeite. Place. Select spirit wood. Place. ×3. What is this? Spirit stone, spirit wood, and holy stone. Check the key condensing of the gnarled vine on the storage table. Okay. Key 2. It's the forest variety. Check the key condensing on here. The jadeite, the rock, is on the spirit wood. It doesn't seem to have any key. 0 per second. Spirit wood on the holy, 0.22. Is this what I'm supposed to be looking at? The gather key? I think it is. Some plants, buildings, locations have the same effect and can be used as key condensers to affect and change key density in the environment. Create a unique environment of key. Learn how the 5 elements influence each other. Open up the 5 elements diagram. Metal begets water, overcomes wood. Close it. Okay. Let's use the interaction rules between the 5 elements in many occasions. So feel free to click this button. Okay. Inspect the observatory. Okay. Go into Feng Shun mode. Check the elemental stats of the place. Metal element is high as shown. Makes sense. Check on remote. Water is high. Makes sense. Okay, so you gotta have that tool to be able to look around. Click and select the inner disciple. Check law type. Their own elemental. How well it matches their current law. Okay. Let me check something real quick. Elemental tag of parasol wood. Select storage table. Place. Tag of the Igneo copper bar. How well the environment elemental attribute matches the law. Okay. My bitrate is just all over the place right now. From 2,000 to 8,000, just jumping up and down. Range. Next level, let's see, mental state. Nah, no, I got that one under control. I would like to learn more about these breakthroughs, though. I can check the information. In the next stage after a successful breakthrough. Methods for a breakthrough. Reliving the life of an outer disciple, surviving a tribulation of thunder. Okay. A little bit better by the tree. What is inspiration? Please tell me. I'd love to know. I'm just so curious. Let's see. Overall ability. High attainment have a more difficult time. Wait. The high attainment have a more difficult time learning new abilities and suffer from increasing inspiration cost. Attainment is unavailable for the law of Shindao. Lunar form. Spec the requirements to learn the manual exuberant elixir recipe. What am I looking at? What? I didn't catch that one. To advance their manual studying, but also increase their level of skills and learn unique single manuals. Oh, okay. Alright, that was like a single manual. Okay. Activate training mode. Advance. When there's a plus, it means the disciple can learn a new manual. Nice. Player can unlock the enlightenment pill. Obtain inspiration. Eat. Dang. 400k. Might as well check out the injuries, see if they're anything crazy. I think there is elemental injuries for some reason. I kind of remember that. Let's see, yeah. Alien key becomes completely corrupted by imbibing the correct elixir. Alchemy. Spirit powder. Cure injuries with the spirit tag. Pill can neutralize disordered key. Feed. Boom, speed that up. Feed him that. Recheck the spirit tag. So alien is spirit, I believe. Very important to know the different ones. Use the miracle panacea. Oh wow. Lost the fire and the rest of the tags. Miracle special effects. obtain reputation through actions like adventures, events, and miracles. The higher the reputation, the stronger the invading enemy will be. Okay. That's nice. Sex population. Sect can be expanded every time its reputation reaches a new stage. A larger sect can recruit more disciples. But how does it... It's affected by your sect size. Good and evil. Like it. Feng Shui affects all aspects of your entire entire sect. Automatically issue a cooking order every 2 hours before mealtime. Once player selects a sect meal, disciples will automatically issue a cooking order 2 hours before mealtime. Well, that's very nice. Laws. Click on the Supreme Law. Disciples who cultivate worldly laws can only reach the core shaping phase, while golden core laws can only reach the golden core phase. And the other law types vary differently. Disciples who cultivate the worldly laws can only reach core shaping. Golden core law can reach golden core. Law types, law matching, states and laws. Okay. Set a suitable leader. Will affect the mood. Changing or retiring the sect will have the same effect. Okay. Management ability inepts. Player sex becomes heavenly abode. The branches can be established. The more able the branch leader, the more bonuses the disciples on the branch will gain. Once a branch is established, branches can be planned through building. Branch areas can be planned through building, which provide bonus effects for disciples. Changing or affecting. Cool. See all the descender disciples and their masters. X to dispel. Oh wow, that's nice. Direct descendant. Players can check details, see the relationship between one sect and all the others. Sect functions. Okay. Learn the difference between feng shui buildings and non-feng shui buildings and how to adjust the feng shui accordingly. Sounds pretty important. My internet finally stabilized? Because that would be spectacular. Okay. Click build in bottom left hand. Click life. Classified under life work, with the feng shui building tag belonging to feng shui buildings. These buildings' feng shui changes with the element environments at their location. When the element on the environment begets that of the building of the feng shui will be good, and vice versa. Let me try reading that one more time. These buildings. Alright, so we got the tag feng shui building. If that These buildings' feng shui changes with the elemental environment at their location. When the element of the environment begets that of the building, it'll be good, and vice versa. Okay. So, tag with no feng shui tag will inherit the environmental of the main material and affect that around them. The building themselves are not affected by the 5 elements, nor have feng shui. Okay. Some buildings have their own elemental tag. It will not be affected by the element of the main material. So what influences the elemental environment is the element in the tag. Okay. Some buildings have an elemental attribute for the ground they are on, which is completely different from the element of the buildings. For example, a stove's ground is of fire element, and a well's ground is of water element, so the player needs to explore this feature. Brownstone table is a feng shui building of earth element, so it is affected by the interactions of the 5 elements. The building is feng shui mode. If the building is yellow or red, it means the feng shui is bad. Current building is red, which is clearly affected by a counteractive element. The parcel lumber is an item of wood element that affects the wood room around it. Okay. Igneo copper. So we're moving more stone-like stuff, or more iron stone stuff. Placing the igneo copper bar, that was another fire thing, okay. Having the copper has improved the yellow fire element, okay. Due to the change, brownstone table, it's begets earth, so the feng shui has become better. Select the room by clicking the empty space in the area. Display of feng shui here and see that the room's feng shui is decided by multiple factors. Cramped or empty will impair it. Having multiple doors, a bedroom should be facing south, so the door should be built at the bottom. Okay. F10. These are great feng shui tips, so. Learn the core needs of an inner disciple's room and how to meet the requirements for feng shui. Earth element. Okay. High fire element, counteractive. The element of the disciples law, so it's not suitable. This room is high earth. Connected with the element, so it's suitable. Bet. The disciple is of metal element, so it is suitable for them to practice in an environment rich in earth. A feng shui building needs to go with decorations with elements that begets earth, so it is better to choose a main material that is of metal element in order to place a lot of decorations of earth element that begets metal. Okay, that makes sense. Do an iron bed. Jin or Jin. Now, place an oil lamp under decorations. Oil lamp. Brown limestone. Boom, boom. Furniture. Vase or vase. Sensor. The main feng shui building in an inner disciple's room is usually the bed, the cushion, throne, etc. Rooms that contain these feng shui buildings are usually bedrooms that should face south. The key to planning an inner disciple's room is to use decorations of the elements that begets that of the disciple's law. An oil lamp of earth elements begets the disciple's metal law, so use metal materials to build the training spot. How to trade. I think I understand how to trade. That's not what I wanted yet. We did cultivation, trade, world locations. Let's see, open the world map. Send the disciples to these locations for adventure. Different secrets, obtain rewards and resources. Click the secret and have the camera jump to the location where it's happening. Cycle. If I'd sent somebody out, this is where they'd be. Expand. Each map in the, or each power in the map has its own range territory, and different territories shown different colors. Different ways to expand your sect and neutral areas are the easiest way to obtain. Like adventure. Bottom one is adventure. If it's going on adventure to a target location, the time cost is related to the disciples' stats, like their state and adventure speed. You can send multiple to the location at the same time. Click camp. Bottom adventure, top camp. Here's the exploration progress of the current location, though both adventure and camping. Through both adventure and camping, the player can make the gradual progress with exploration, and as the exploration progresses, secret locations around it will be unlocked. 100% meaning the location has been explored. After learning about adventure and camping, go to the world locations to obtain various rare resources, discover interesting secrets, and visit other sects. Learn how to establish and manage an agency. Let's do it. Open the assign. Before an outer disciple is assigned to an agency, there are requirements to be met. An outer disciple has been assigned to an agency, more agency functions and buildings will be unlocked. They can check and manage the agency. Power. Here's a list of all the agencies in the game, and only an agency has been assigned to a disciple can the player manage it. Through this menu, the main info of each agency can be quickly accessed. Send agents or disciples to supervise manual labor will gain extra production once in a while. The productivity of fields is affected. Different local policies. Special policies. Okay. Charity. Each agency has its own storage. Every once in a while, a player can claim the local resources. Sure. Pay close attention, but it costs extra money. Give things to people who need them. Different problems will come up and need to be handled. Gain followers. Oh. Total stats and disciples. Okay. On the belief. Here's an info on belief controlled, such as local religious trades, belief statues, populations. Lead the disciples to the streets and started giving alms to passersby as they came across a broken wooden house. Let's see what we can do about that. Back to what she's related to the stats of the disciple. Wood. Yes. Policy window will no longer show the exclamation point. Okay. 3 times. Balren led the disciples to the street and started giving alms to passerbys. Started to use wood. Grabs wood, fixes place, everyone seems to approve. Cool. Oh no. An earthquake. Select see the message, left, going, event. An earthquake. Okay, have to do that, otherwise leave followers. Handled appropriately, gain large influence. Yeah, I don't really need to know how to talk to other stuff. Mount Nilumbo. That shows the current jurisdiction. Who owns it? Okay. Click on trade. Access can be purchased. Can freely enter. The higher the favor, the lower the price. For 1 earth flux. Deal. Okay. Red people don't allow access. That's simple enough. Can be entered and explored by dispatching a disciple who's camping there. Click enter. Okay. That's good to know. Something I don't think I ever figured out in my playthrough right there. Each disciple can only carry 6 of an item at any time. Okay. Leave the current map, return to the sect. The disciple needs to be safe first. They cannot leave if they're in battle. Until their life is threatened, they will also be forced to leave. Okay. Be careful when exploring. Learn the basics of combat. Learn the basics, battle systems, and controls in this tutorial. Check the defeat mode in the left to the status menu below. Check the defeat mode in the left. Defensive mode. These are the most common modes of controls during battle. Of course, there are other modes waiting for the player to explore in the game. Hold down the left mouse and drag all the disciples in the room. Use the hotkey for attack. Oh boy. Can move and attack at the same time to draw the battle out, and sometimes can even turn the tide. Click on the injured. Click flee. The V movement. Player can use V to make the injured players leave, move to a safer location. Player can replace the disciples in the team during battle to continue the fight. Of course, players can arrange multiple teams to take turns to fight or receive supplies. In battle, the player can change controls in response to different situations to get an advantage over the enemy and prevent the sect from being destroyed. Learn how to set a formation. Okay. Create a new formation. Once formation, auxiliary, or pillar is obtained through any other method in the game, the player can create or check the formation here. Create a new formation. Here's all the formations the player owns. Click to check or modify. Create. Click an auxiliary circle. Click to select the pillar hidden blade of positivity. When editing the formation, the player needs to set up a pillar first, which can connect to other auxiliaries. There can be only one pillar. Sword. When editing the formation, the player can place auxiliaries that connect to a corresponding formation link. If a link is correctly connected, the linked area will be green. For instance, the current auxiliary sword has been properly activated. If an edited formation has an auxiliary that is not correctly connected, it will not be shown as, or it will be shown as incomplete, and an incomplete formation cannot be formed. Once edited meets the requirements for truth of formations, it will obtain bonus effects. Different pillars have different truth of formations. Once players finish the editing, click save. Turn. Each time an element gets the next element. Along the element from auxiliary to the pillar, each time an element begets the next element, the auxiliary links will enjoy amplified special effects. Click a pillar. Click a disciple. Confirm. Formation has 9 different related stats. Player can check them through the formation assessment. Okay. Once the formation is complete, all members have been allocated. The player can form the formation to activate it. Click and select disciple. Only the disciple at the pillar is able to form the formation. Click the form. Before forming the formation, the player can check the details to confirm the actual bonus effect in the stats. Here's the formation skills of the current formation, each of which has a different use. Here's the spell skill of the disciples in the formation. Player can use the controls here, issue various orders of formation. Click the focus. And arrange and combine different features to more suitable and powerful formation, even master an ancient formation. Wait, I need more. Different formations have different effects, waiting for players to explore. Okay. Very interesting. Battle formations, it seems like, maybe. Learn the influence of mysterious caverns and how to use feng shui relics to suppress them. When a certain time has passed in the game, a special secret will happen where a mysterious cavern will appear at a random spot in the location of a player's sect. And a flood dragon will be sleeping in it. The player can use different methods to handle the situation. One is which to use feng shui relics that make rooms very auspicious to suppress the cavern. An unidentified feng shui relic will have a detailed description. It needs to refer the description and place it in the right spot to correctly activate the relic. Instantaneously make the room very auspicious. Placing on the can observe the feng shui change in the room here. When a feng shui relic is in an environment that meets the description, will be matched. That makes the room very auspicious, which can suppress the mysterious cavern. Alchemy labs. Here's some. When a player successfully suppresses the mysterious cavern, the flood dragon and the slumber will be effectively subdued. It can use the window of time to improve the disciple's ability in order to destroy it sooner. Learn how to battle ancient beasts. How to engage in battle with the ancient beast. Open the secret. Ancient beast. Click the flood dragon. Once the ancient beast seekers unlock and check the info. Oh no. is of water and is more susceptible to earth. Holy cow. And for Bovin, we're an artifact of Earth element to attack the Flood Dragon. More parts broken, the more you get. I like that. Okay, we'll do these last two, emergency and extreme, then we'll start a game up for tonight. Or now we'll probably call it for tonight. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Wow. Quickly acquire food in extremely difficult condition. In Panning Village. Bull meat and boar meat. Click adventure. I didn't know that. Just a number of times. Okay. I thought there would be more to it than that. It's fair. Learn about some extreme weather. Extreme weather happens. Check up in the top left. Changes current temperature. Quote, Talisman of a Suprema Yang. Can I can't. Disciple can equip a talisman or use other methods to increase their temperature. Select the room by clicking the empty area. Many buildings or items that can increase the temperature in an area. The player can use them smartly to deal with extreme temperatures. Okay, well now I gotta know what this next tutorial is. Gotta know what the invisibility talisman's for, apparently. Check the sect reputation. Fight stronger air. Okay. Obtain the talisman of visibility by drawing. Goes on an adventure with an activated talisman of invisibility can effectively lower the obtained reputation. Interesting. Okay. All right. This looks like pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like they made some good improvements. I'm excited to check this out tomorrow. That was the tutorials beginning part of Amazing Cultivation Simulator with the 95% done English patch. So excited to continue this tomorrow. Peace out. Have a great night.